Welcome. You are now listening to On One Radio, the talk show podcast station, bringing you the realest entertainment, information, music, lifestyle, and truth and comedy shows around. This is Let's Talk. I don't count likes, calories, or blessings. I don't dine with snakes or bite my tongue. It is what it is. I am what I am. I am your host, Tony Williams. Shout out to my new listeners and my own ones, day ones. What up, y'all? Now, all information and resources are based on the opinions of the host, unless otherwise noted. All information is intended to motivate, encourage, and inspire positive change in a healthier lifestyle. And happiness is definitely a part of that, so you gotta laugh here and there. And we have a guest chilling up in the studio today, Sharonda.
Hello.
Yes, welcome back to the studio. And this show is pretty much an update on R. Kelly, the debauchery and everything else. The wild shit he been up to, this catching up to him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so, I mean, going back to come forward, I mean, we should have known, a lot of people should have known a long time ago with Aaliyah. That takes you some years right there. So, he's been at it for a while. And so many things just keep coming up. Now, everybody pretty much played a role in this. Anybody close to him, associated, worked for him. The girls' parents who pretty much pimped out their daughters, and then their daughters got grown on their ass and decided, bitch, no, I'm going to make the money myself, ho. If I'm going to be doing whatever this crazy motherfucker want me to do, bitch, I need to be getting the money. I want to live lavishly.
That's exactly how I feel.
So, I mean, from top to bottom, left and right, everybody got to own up to their shit. And yes, unfortunately, that means R. Kelly is going to have to own up to his bullshit. Nobody is above the law. I mean, clearly. They putting old motherfuckers in the pen.
Bill Cosby.
Right. I mean...
But they said the last time he had gotten in this trouble, he paid the people off. That's why he didn't do no time for it a while back.
Yeah, and also, supposedly, that shit got sealed.
Couldn't have been too sealed for it to come out.
No, but it can be unsealed.
Yeah, I was going to say, it couldn't have been too sealed for it to come out.
Yes. They really had some evidence to be able to unseal that shit. Because other than that, you're fucked. Pretty much. But, I mean, like the country folks would say, at some point, you know the chickens were going to come home to roost. What you do in the dark.
I always come to the light.
Whether it's what you did in the dark with black panties on and high, dry, whatever else, it's still somebody gonna find out you left some evidence somewhere. So if we're not really getting ourselves into this bullshit, would this not be happening? Like, seriously, because okay, now he's pleading not guilty. And this is the trip part about this. He pleads not guilty to reworked federal abuse charges. The word itself, reworked, that means it's been done over, pretty much, in order to rework it, right? Now, this is on federal abuse charges, so, oh boy there, them feds is on your ass.
Ain't got no money to pay nobody this time.
I mean, obviously the money is not that good, because if that's the case, none of this shit would have ever came up if he was that fucking rich. Or just fucking been smart about the shit and not do the bullshit, control yourself.
Really?
Because it's basically, this whole situation is almost like an addiction feeding another addiction. He fed the parents' addiction for money.
Mm-hmm.
He felt the girl's addiction. Everybody who worked for him, addiction to the money.
Mm-hmm.
That's that. I am not snitching on a motherfucker that pays my bills. I got child support. Girl, I got 5, 6, 7 kids and I'm working for it. Do you think I don't know shit? I can send my kids to the good schools? Nah, bitch, I don't know shit. That's so I mean, he's not that fucking rich that he can just pay off everybody in the world. You just can't.
Nope.
Like, it's not, your money ain't that damn long.
Mm-mm.
But, I mean, so he pled guilty on Thursday to an updated federal indictment that includes sex abuse allegations involving a new accuser. Now, we were talking about that, and you said it was how many?
I thought it was 2. It's just 1.
That's what they're saying. To a new accuser. Now, on Thursday, he pled not guilty. Now, that includes sex abuse allegations involving a new accuser. Now, his attorney, Steve Greenberg, entered the plea on the 53-year-old singer's behalf in Chicago federal court. Kelly stood next to Greenberg in an orange gel, you gonna be somebody's bitch suit. Because, I mean, that's pretty much what that is, or you just finna be the baddest motherfucker in the world. Now, he was holding his hands behind his back because, of course, you know, you in a fuck position, so you gotta behave.
No choice.
Now, it really gets a little crazy here. Now, the 13-count superseding indictment was unsealed last month and includes multiple counts accusing Kelly of child pornography. Okay, that's, okay. If he fucking with little girls, that's not far-fetched that he was into that as well. It's largely the same as the original indictment, which also had 13 counts, but includes a reference to a new accuser. Now, the accuser is referred to only as Minor 6. That's creepy as fuck. Like, is that not creepy? That's how you known in this situation as Minor 6?
Damn.
Bitch, you a number. You ain't even a person. I thought that was just for the pen. Well, now I guess he gonna feel that because he gonna be a number in a minute. Because I know that them bank account numbers is gonna dwindle.
I don't even think he has any more money. I think they took everything he owned.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they did. Was it yesterday? I do believe. I think so. I think it was yesterday. They snatched like he owed them child support. They snatched up everything. Which, I mean, it's not just gonna be R. Kelly, but anybody who they got them little red pins and that wall on your ass on a map and shit, your ass is screwed. There's an evidence trail. Now, this new accuser, this shit is fucking me up. This Minor 6. I can't. Okay, I gotta get past that Minor 6. That's that bullshit. I know it's to protect her identity and everything, but they could have said something else. Or is that what the hell he had wrote down?
Probably.
Like, how ratchet is that? I mean, that's... Now, the prosecutors said during the hearing Thursday that it was likely there would be another superseding indictment against Kelly in the coming weeks. Though they, of course, have provided no details They not finna. They not finna show you their hand.
Mm-mm.
They might fuck with you and be like, nigga, we watching your ass. Bitch, we watching your ass.
Yep, every
White boy, we watching your ass. Redneck, we watching your ass. I mean, it just goes down the line. I mean, I don't say that to offend anybody, but when it comes to the government, that's pretty much what the fuck you are. Just keeping it real. And so you a dude out here in fuck situations with little girls and shit. That just further perpetuates those stereotypes.
Sad.
It is. I mean, like, dude, really? You know what? It's grown women who look like little girls, but they actually grown women. Why not them? Like, for real, why the fuck not?
Really.
That way you playing it safe, you protecting your assets, literally and figuratively, and you can still have your damn fun. Like, it's too many people out here in the world that's kinky as fuck.
Apparently not kinky enough for him.
Them some more motherfucking issues right there, though. Now, y'all know, if you're listening to this show, it's raw, uncut truth. I have not changed. Yes, I've been gone for a little while. I had to take care of my physical. You know what I'm saying? Which I hope everyone is out there doing, taking care of your bodies. Sometimes you gotta chill, take a little break, recoup, and bounce back. All right. Now, R. Kelly can't bounce back. It might be some dude in jail want him bouncing on something, but I mean, I don't know. It just don't make no sense. Why would you build up a career like that? A reputation. You put your name, like, that's all you got in this world is your name. Your words. That's all you got. And motherfuckers seem to forget that shit. Just because you live comfortably. Because you're really not wealthy. Because it can be taken away. If you do the wrong thing. Anything. And it's gone. It's snatched. You right back on bus 44. Ain't no bitches fucking with you. Ain't no niggas fucking with you. I mean, because everybody know your ass is a perv and you dirty as fuck. And that guilt by association, I ain't gonna be able to fuck with it. I don't know how many other people out there can, but I wouldn't be able to do it.
Me knowing he's doing that, I wouldn't have no dealings with him because that's not something that I approve of. You a grown ass man. It's grown ass women out here that you can be with. That have some of them got minds of 13, 14-year-old. So you could have been laying up with them instead of laying up with them kids. That's like you don't have a daughter. Did you even think about your child when you was doing that?
Probably not, because he had child support issues. So we know he wasn't thinking about.
You paying them, but you can't pay your child support.
He buying other people's kids. Speaking of buying other people's kids, trash ass motherfucking parents. Y'all need to get y'all motherfucking ass off the TV, get off the internet, get off that motherfucking showboat ass tour y'all on.
With the bullshit.
Hell yeah, with the bullshit.
Because y'all was forward until them kids got grown and y'all couldn't get the money no more. So now y'all mad.
Mad than a motherfucker. The gravy train has stopped. Oh, bitch, we gotta do something. She grown now. She want the money. What else can we do? I don't know. I got an idea. Let's get this nigga. I mean, you know, it's just... You never know how the shit really played out, but I'm just saying... I can't see doing all that, building up this career, building up your name, building up wealth. Because... he was almost there. I say that he was almost there. But when we put ourselves in fucked up situations, we gotta be ready to pay the piper. Like, render unto Caesar what is due to him. That's even in the Bible. Like, come on. And it's actually some common courtesy type shit don't play with little girls. That's not your daughter. You ain't playing a board game with her. You ain't reading a book to her with her. What other playing do you need to be doing? Nothing. You need to keep your ass far the fuck away from any children. Because that addiction is bad. If you can risk everything for it, family, your children, you's a selfish motherfucker. And to use other people's greed and lust and anger and whatever else.
I don't get it.
That influences a motherfucker. Like, I don't want to be in the limelight that bad. I just don't. No, I like being comfortable. I like knowing who I'm around and who I'm dealing with, you know? Because you end up in fucked up ass situations like this. Now, all this time, all these years, he been denying everything. Okay. I don't know what type of denial break he needs to have, but bruh, like for real, bruh, you burnt money. You burnt respect and everything else. Like, true enough, it's still gonna be some people gonna listen to your music. It's even still gonna be some that's gonna buy it. I ain't gonna front, I'm gonna keep it real. I say everybody need to own up to their shit. I still listen to his music.
I don't think that got his music out no more. Nowhere.
Girl, it's
not to buy.
Well, that's my music for folks to enjoy music who still enjoy his music.
Cause I do. I still love his music.
Yes.
You know, even though I don't like what he did, I love his music.
Yeah, cause I mean, it's like you can't fault a person's job for what they do.
He said he believed he could fly. He was flying for a long time. He even crashed now.
53 years old. Nigga, you damn near 60. Sit y'all punk ass down somewhere. You pretty much training and grooming these little girls. You paying off their parents and everything. Yes, and somebody should have been whooping your ass. I'm just gonna say it. Somebody should have been whooping your ass as they talk to your ass. Cause something ain't quite right up there mentally. At some point, common sense got to kick in, like somewhere. You are the Grammy-winning musician. You said in your songs, "Babies was made by your songs." You know this shit. You boasting and bragging about it, and everybody else know this shit too. This is a good song. It's some good songs to fuck to. Yeah, it is. You know, babies do get made off that music, but babies get made off other musicians too. It's just up to each individual person to decide where their limits are. You gotta have limits. I mean, what goes up must come down, so there's got to be a starting and stopping point with everything that you do.
In his situation, it should have never been a starting point.
Right. But, like I say, there's always a starting point. It's got to be a starting point somewhere in there.
I don't know what happened. Like, did something happen to him when he was younger to have this fetish with kids?
I thought about that as well, but, you know, there are rumors out there, but at the same time, so many kids do get molested that weren't taught what to do about it, or they don't even know to this day if it was their fault or not.
True. I'm just trying to
understand.
Because for the life of me, I don't understand it. Like, you a man that's got a lot of money, can sleep with damn near anybody that you want to. And you choose a child.
A clean slate. Something that is unmolded to his pleasure. I'm sorry I had to say it. It sound bad, but that's what the fuck that's what the fuck that was. It is what it is. The real is actually harder for people to understand and accept. Because you want to believe that the world, no, it's great people. And yeah, it is some great people. Some.
Very few.
But in order for the world to be balanced, there has to be bad with the good.
Yeah, you're right.
The yin and the yang. Whether it's to balance other people out, whether it's to teach. Hell, this could be some shit that he going through that was somebody else's lesson.
True.
And it's really fucked up because in life that's the way it is, and even in the Bible it tells you the children pay for the fathers of the sins of the father. So hell, it just sounds like some more of that generational curse type of deal.
Dang, though, you gonna mess your whole life up. Men so weak-minded.
I think it's about even though.
No, I can't think of a woman that's been in his shoes that's slept with young boys, or unless they just hadn't been brought.
Caught.
Yeah, you know. I'm sure it's some, but damn though, you
Build a castle just to sit there and throw your own damn boulders and tear the bitch down. I don't get it. If you're the king, you're supposed to have a castle. How can you have a castle and continue to build it up to what you want it to be if you're going to keep tearing this shit down? Like, it just doesn't make any sense.
none.
But at the same token, like I say, it's about even because look how many teachers we got fucking with these little boys and little girls.
True.
I mean, it's in everything. It's still Catholic, little Catholic boys in grown men's body finally opening their mouths and saying, hey, look, I can't stay quiet no more. It's done ate them the fuck up. At some point, the shit is gonna come out.
I just hope nobody was as dumb as he was to record the shit so they can play the tapes and see what really went on.
Like I say, unfortunately, he perpetuates the stereotype of stupid niggas.
He's just pitiful, sad.
And I'm not being funny, but the truth is, you do something one time, okay, that's a mistake. You do it the second time, what we doing? You do it a third and a fourth and a fifth. Minor number 6. Apparently, there's numbers on this shit. So
And
that's
there's
no
just
longer.
probably a few of them that's saying something. All of them ain't talking.
No, some of them probably can't talk because they done took the money.
I don't even see why you would want to. Just that fucked me up.
Self-destruct. Cause that's what that is. That's self-destructing. When you get to the point to where you don't give a fuck about nothing, not even yourself. Like at first, this began as probably some selfish ass shit. Motherfucker, I'm rich. I'm gonna do what the fuck I wanna do. If I wanna play with a little girl, I'm gonna play with a little girl. Pride ass shit. Oh, I'm the Pied Piper. I can't be touched. I'm a ghost. I'm a ninja. I can get away and do. I can pay out 12, 13 lawyers.
And now you have nothing.
That's the part that doesn't get thought all the way through. Like, at some point, there's a stopping point. Whether you choose to stop or you're forced to stop.
He was forced.
Because, I mean,
he didn't choose to.
if
He'd still be doing it if he was out.
That's my point. Right there.
Stupid niggas.
It's the choice. And I want everyone to understand. When we say niggas, it's niggas in every race. Because y'all know one. That's the motherfucker in the family where you going, God damn, how is he in this family again? You sure? You sure? He don't want to act like that. Or she don't want to act like that. Or them two over there act like that. But it's that one cousin that nobody wants to fucking talk about. Because he was a little strange cousin that when you went to visit, you didn't want to sleep in the same room with him. Because they creeped you the fuck out. Or motherfuckers who were too bubbly, too extra bubbly, and you like, what are you on? But add money to the shit, add fame to the shit. What they say, you get the money, then you get the power, and then you get the respect. Now that's been flipped and flopped and changed around quite a bit over the years. And that's why that MOB, money over bitches, should be money over bullshit. That covers a whole range of shit. If you're gonna sit there and burn money, just sit there and burn money. What's the point in having it? What's the point of it all?
Really?
Just to get cornered. Nigga, they taking everything. Did they even leave him with his drawers and a pair of shoes? Like,
I don't think they left him with nothing.
Cause they took some shit. Like a lot of shit. What was it? Okay. It was... Okay, so here's the one about that. Because I'm very curious. I gotta see. Now, of course, we said the trial was postponed as Fed seized over 100 electronic devices. 100? 100. Now, his trial has been rescheduled until October. After it was learned that federal investigators conducted a recent raid of the singer's electronics equipment and seized more than 100 devices. Meanwhile, the embattled R&B singer pled not guilty Thursday to an updated federal indictment. Now, we're right back there with that minor 6. This one has it in there as well. Now, as well as child pornography, conspiracy to defraud the U.S. government. I bet that's that shit in there also about Aaliyah. About that documentation in order to get the marriage license and shit. Them motherfuckers, boy, they'll throw a grain of rice out the window when you drive it down the street. The Fed's gonna come back, ain't this your rice? Don't let them on streets. Like, come on. And the bad part is, okay, so the newest alleged victim, he met around 1997. This new accuser is, boy, I guess she say, damn it, she fed up. She gotta say something. I mean, she can eat you up for a long time, especially when you don't know how to deal with that shit.
All these pictures of you.
Mm-hmm.
None of them look alike.
Now, see, everybody that sees me say I look alike and all the time. I look the same all the time, so I'm like, okay. Sharonda in here looking at pictures in the studio, y'all.
My bad.
Oh, you good. This is the kicking spot. This is the comfy zone up in here. We be in here chopping it up. But, well, any pictures R. Kelly gonna be taking, it's gonna be, I don't know what color jumpsuit you think he gonna get, because he's got indictments and everything floating from somewhere everywhere, because he has several from different places. Now, this latest accuser, now she was about 14 or 15. It is alleged he raped her on multiple occasions until about December of 2000. It just made me think of one of his songs that I done listened to, and a lyric just dawned on me. I can't remember which song exactly, the name of the song, but one of the lyrics in there is, "You know who you is, girl, because we've been fucking since the 12th grade." And it just hit me because I do listen to R. Kelly. Y'all think I'm bullshit. I'm telling the truth. And I listen to it actually on the regular. It's in my playlist. So that song just ran through my mind.
Like I Believe I Can Fly ran through mine.
Right, see?
Really thought
and see, everybody's listening. If you've ever listened to R. Kelly, actually go back and listen to them songs now. Like, I mean, that song with Aaliyah, I mean, that was bold. That was a dead giveaway. Age ain't nothing but a number. That was a dead giveaway. Like, dead ringer. There was no way around that. But, I mean, all the kinky shit that he liked to do, it was in his songs. Who knows? He could have been getting a blowjob and getting poked in his ass while he was sitting there singing the motherfucking song. And going, God damn, that was good. I'm going to have to put that in the motherfucking song. But, I mean, because when they're celebrities, who gonna tell? Not very many people. That's what they rely on. Secrecy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's just like you and, your local little crew. Because, everybody's got that little clique that what happens in your house is your business. I'm not going to tell shit. You know what I'm saying? So, entangled up with R. Kelly, a loss of perks by snitching, that's a hard one. In the streets, that's the hard one.
And these grown women that he was going with, I don't even understand how they, because he was abusive to them.
It's okay. It's R. Kelly. It's okay. You just made a mistake. See, enabling works on both ends, though. Because, see, in actuality, to be honest about it, if everybody was actually doing their job back then, this would have been ended a lot sooner. A whole lot sooner.
When it first got brought up, it ended then.
Exactly.
But he paid everybody. Couldn't pay everybody this time.
Yeah, he ain't that rich. Because you can't pay everybody to shut the fuck up. Even if you do a song telling people to shut the fuck up because they the one who bring you all that negative shit. Yeah, more song lyrics.
But this is the thing with him. He didn't even have to put out another album. He could just go place to place and perform his old music and gonna have a sold-out show. Well, not now, but,
You'd be surprised. You know what?
It's gonna be hard for him to get a place where somebody will allow him to do that. Because
there are places he can go to other countries.
That would be what we would have to do because Chicago is completely against him. They did a whole march where he can't do nothing in Chicago. He's not gonna make a penny in Chicago. So
Chicago. Shout out to Chicago. Y'all locked they locked that shit down. No, nigga, you ain't doing this shit up in here. We not having it. Get the fuck out. Don't come back.
He just didn't think about nothing. He's selfish. He really selfish.
I mean, how much more extreme can selfishness get though? You 53 years old. You don't think it's time for you to set your monkey ass down?
Then
and I say monkey ass it's a term of endearment.
The woman that he got the kids by, that was his wife.
Mm-hmm.
She used to be one of his dancers.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess he watched her squirm around on stage and got horny and bam.
It's R. Kelly. What bitch gonna say no?
Well, at least she did make him put a ring on it, and and even though he mistreated her,
Yeah.
but now her situation, I'm not gonna talk down on her because when you say I do, not saying you're supposed to accept in and everything that a man do, but most of the time when people say I do, they really, really mean it. You really, really try to stick it out with that person until,
Yes.
until she couldn't take it no more. So I really can't just down her because a lot of the shit he was doing, she was clueless to it. Because I think the first time he got in trouble for it, he had the people take her somewhere else. She didn't know what was going on, and she was pregnant, about to have a baby. But he made them go get her, take her somewhere else,
Mm-hmm.
just so
Trying
she
to
would
protect
be,
her.
yeah, trying to. Cause I'm quite sure the news people was all in their yard and stuff,
Oh.
and.
Yeah.
Could you just imagine how she felt though? You pregnant, when you pregnant, your emotions be everywhere.
Hell
You cry
yeah.
if you cry about anything. I could only imagine what that woman was going through. Like, why if you didn't want her,
Yeah.
why did you marry her? Was that for a show? So people would think that okay, this is his wife, he wouldn't do nothing, wrong.
So the question is he that selfish?
And okay, I want to know these people that basically he rented these rooms from. Like, y'all ain't have no questions. Just you don't see none but kids in these rooms. Y'all ain't got nothing. Nobody has nothing to say. I know you're supposed to mind. I know when people go to the motel, they supposed to mind their own business.
Mm-hmm.
But when you see a child and you see a grown man, nah. There's just something ain't right with that picture right there. Something should have been done then. But then, too, he probably paid them to keep their mouth closed.
Exactly. Because out there in the streets, everything is a fucking hustle.
Man.
Everybody got bills. Everybody got kids, even if you wanted them or not.
He'd have to pay me every time he see me. Whether he with somebody or not, or I need to be paid. Hello?
That would be it. Okay, so when we really think about it, it's like everybody was out to get paid. Because perks and all, any type of perks anybody got, it was some type of form of payment. You enjoyed it, you wanted it, you needed it, whatever the case may have been, but was it worth it? Like, on your conscience, was it worth it?
I bet he thinking about all that now. He ain't got nothing but time to think.
You can't be playing with them.
Everything. All you own.
Yeah.
Is what you got on.
That's not a good feeling.
And you probably got some commissary because somebody done sent you some. Your lawyer at least put your little commissary on her, so.
Yeah, it might be some. Let's just keep it real. There's some fat bitches somewhere. Some big, fat, ugly, slobbish looking bitches out there who make what? 6 figures and they don't give a damn about.
I never seen nobody none of the females that he fooled with, they all were a little slender, real nice, built.
But a hustle is a hustle when you strive for cash. And we all know that. That's just pretty much what that is. I mean, like the tour bus. We know shit was probably going down on that tour bus. I mean, and when they took devices, they was not playing. They took devices, equipment, and everything. They snatched it. So, Robert Sylvester Kelly, I don't know what you gonna do, bro, because you done fucked up. I'm just gonna say that you done fucked up. It's to not say that you cannot bounce back, but you're gonna have to put in some work. You're gonna have to put in some serious work to bounce back, because all that trust over the years that was built up, you have destroyed it with a lot of people. I mean, you're facing racketeering conspiracy charges. I mean, come on. You think these folks gonna let this shit go? No. You gotta wait one time. Allegedly. But, I mean, come on. You gotta stop somewhere. Because it's only gonna get worse. And he's 53 years old, so he's been doing this for a while, so there's no telling how many victims there actually are, and even out of those numbers, how many cry wolves are in there. Because like I say, there's balance to everything. As many that's stepping up saying that it actually happened, how many of those women are telling the truth about everything? Not just what they want to be known, but everything. I mean, this ain't that don't ask, don't tell bullshit. People gotta start asking questions. From parents on down to the teachers and everybody else, because somewhere along the line, some shit got fucked up for this dude. And because one person, it was probably one person, took one person who noticed but didn't take action somewhere in his life to help. Because a lot of times people notice shit but just don't say shit. So like this they did, they shut it down. They took action. No, you're not benefiting from none of your shit here. We don't believe in the fondling and diddling little girls. We just can't do it. So you can't play here. You ain't finna make no money here. So good riddance. And I mean, you can't fault them. So for the people who don't listen to him, who don't support him in any type of way, that's your choice. But I'll say this, music is music, and I love me some music. And I turn a negative into a positive in a heartbeat. And, try to have some romance time without thinking about diddling little girls. It's hard sometimes, too. R. Kelly, you fucked up. You done fucked some shit up. I am pissed at you, though, because you fucking shit up. I might have to start listening to some old people, too, because then I'm going to be thinking about, nah, bro, you keep that disease. Get help, R. Kelly. Because your bankers and your crew, they didn't give a fuck about you. It was about the money. Because they'd have told your motherfucking ass the truth. Everybody in your circle. They some coward motherfuckers for not stepping up saying something.
Including your family members.
Them first. Because we know family can be not family. I know that sounded throat coming out, but shit, that's what it is. Sometimes family ain't family. Sometimes family is the people you actually was out there on the grind trying to get your paper, trying to figure out who you were, where to start. You got scars together. You caught a bruise together because you had to stand back to back and fight for each other. They were that one motherfucker who could tell you, bitch, you fucking up. Like, Sunny, big shout out to you. And she's my little sister, y'all. She's an author, but she's my little sister. And she can tell me, bitch, what's wrong? This ain't you. And I can respect that because I can do her the same way. Just like I can do Sharonda the same way. Everyone that you are close to, you should be able to set them down and be like, you know what, I ain't feeling this shit. What's going on with you, man? What's, you need to talk, you need a hug? Shit, what? I'm here. But, I mean, in the end, everybody, and that whole shit, That's the part that's gonna piss me off, because if everybody in that whole shit don't get it, I'm gonna be a little more pissed off. Like, seriously, because you can't just push everything on R. Kelly. I'm just being real.
Yeah, you got parents, the kids.
So he take his hit, damn it, and everybody else take their hit too. You done had the fun time, you done live lavish, you done, okay. But you thought the party was gonna roll forever? No. Shit has to change. Times are definitely changing. Look, some people ain't gonna like this, but I'm gonna say this because this is raw, uncut truth. On One Radio, yes. In some countries, those girls around those ages are considered legally adults. So if you know this, because you try to be so secretive, secret societies or whatever else, little cliques and clubs and all that shit be going on, you are being fed information about different places. Whether you read on it yourself, you travel there, hell, you got the money, you're traveling. You going to different places. So there's no way that you can tell me that R. Kelly did not know that there are other countries where those, to where we consider here in America, little girls, over there, they're considered legal women. So what that tells me is because he did not do at least that, since he just had to do something, it was just uncontrollable. No, you want a little fucking girl that you know is a little fucking girl. Because if you stay here with that bullshit, that's what that is. When you can go to other places where it's acceptable. You could have set up shop over there. I'm just saying. And you gotta know, for every action, there is a reaction. And people is not liking that shit. Like, that's gonna be hard to rebuild your reputation, your name, and everything that comes with it. So let that be a lesson for the rest of us, normal folks out there. At least it ain't indictments flying all over the place for us for no bullshit. Okay, so we doing something right. We might be struggling, but we're doing, obviously, what's right. I mean, am I right or wrong? Because no indictments. We ain't been fondling no little kid. We don't get down like that. So, yeah, we doing shit right. We do our everyday schedule shit like a normal person. So you tend to have more respect for the little bit of money that you do make, which kind of keeps you a little bit more humble. So just because a lot of people make it out to be like that's the end all be all to be rich and live that lavish lifestyle of doing whatever the fuck it is you want to do, just because you could do it does not mean you should do it.
That's true.
So, I mean, hopefully our youth will actually take cues from this clown and don't do that same bullshit. Be the wiser person. Sit back and see, oh, this nigga done fucked up the church's money. Nigga, you out your mind. No, I don't want to be like you. I want to be better. I want my character to be better. I want people to trust me. I don't want people walking down the street and people hiding their little kids from me. Might fuck around and get domed or some shit. Because somebody done took that shit real personal. I mean, like, it's too many risks. Why do that when you can just do what's right? But again, we are talking about R. Kelly, so he like big black dildos, allegedly. So, I mean, you know, who's to say what all his kinks are? But you know what? If anybody can tell me that, hit me up. Tell me. I want to know. I will laugh my ass off with that shit. Yes. Like, I would love to know. Just out of curiosity. Yeah, I'm throwed like that. But y'all already knew that. Yes. But I mean, let's just hope that there's no more bullshit that's gonna come up. And I can't even say that with a straight face. But it's true. I really don't want. He's suffering. Let's just say he's suffering, yes, cause he's suffering. Let's just say it like that. R. Kelly, learn your lesson. People around people who are wealthy. Hopefully you learn that lesson also. Money ain't everything, and that's just gotta be it. You gotta have morals, character, standards, and all that good old shit. Alright? I'm just saying. Yeah, so we about to get out of here. And catch you guys later. Thank you, Sharonda, for coming in.
You're welcome. Anytime.
And you guys, y'all show us some love up here at On One Radio. We're going to be on here getting it back strong and running smoothly. And you know what? Have a good day. And don't let nobody fuck up your day. Alright? Thank you for taking the time to listen to my talk show podcast. I wish you the best, and of course, again, I'll say, and don't allow anyone to fuck up your vibes. I've been your host, Tony Williams. This has been Let's Talk. Like, subscribe, share. Shout out to my YouTube family. And everyone out there who's listening via podcast. Much love and respect to you all. And hey, if you got some BS of the day for me, email me. Attention BS of the day on oneradiotalk@gmail.com. And just so you guys know, the number to call is 318-315-3971. Catch me on the next show.